Hello, hello, and welcome back to In Case of Emergencies. We were doing the thing, I don't know, but more importantly, when I hit the start button, well, when I booted up the game, there's a button that says continue, and it automatically, when you click it, it just loads the latest save. I was like, what? What? I don't have to click load and then sift through 50 files because I make a new save file every time. You know, in case I have to go back because of how these videos are recorded. But whew, that was nice. I liked that. This game's 10 out of 10 already. Wes walks with you to the convenience store on the campus. You had suggested taking the dildo to the bathroom, but Wes insisted that you needed something stronger. The bell chime, what, tinkles? Okay. As you enter, you're blasted by the smell of refrigerated sandwiches and overripe fruit. Wes guides you over to the household item aisle, where he picked up a bottle of heavy-duty dishwashing liquid. Try this. What? Tail? Okay. That's not distracting, I swear. It's just... Liftall? What makes this brand different from Greeno or Adverse? King of Nerds successful, okay. Actually, Lifeall and Greeno are owned by the same parent company, Lifeall Enterprise. Lifeall also produces laundry detergent, lotion, and shampoo, among other products. Dunno. Lifeall pretty much owns both of them. Come on. He tosses you the bottle. Alpha Chad failed. What? You nearly fumbled the catch, but recovered just in time. You successfully managed not to loudly drop a bottle of dishwashing detergent in the middle of the store. Wes is right behind you as you make your way to the cash register, mounds of snacks overwhelming from your arms. There's a broad-looking student at the register, and you hand her your student ID and credit card. She furrows her brow and taps up the screen a couple of times. It says here, your card is declined. Oh, if you add the 2% student discount. No, your student ID is declined too, and neither of them work. It says here, you're an alumni... Wes raises an eyebrow. You lean in closer over the counter. Yeah, I was supposed to graduate last semester, but I didn't. That's why I'm here right now. She shrugs. Not her problem. The machine gets all its information from the register. It says what it says. Someone gently elbows you at the side from behind. Wes pushes past with his bags of snacks, Parmesan and jalapeno crisps. Packs of almonds and peanut butter cups, and dumps his a haul on the counter. I'll take the soap too. He pulls over several crisp 20s and hands them to the register. That should be enough, right? The cashier blinks in surprise, nods, and Wes scoops up his goods and jerks his head towards the soap. Thanks? Wes waits for his change. The university store is overpriced, but not by that much, and it already heads out of the door by the time you're recovered. You awkwardly nod to the cashier as you take the extra long strides to catch up. Hey, I can pay you back for the soap if you want. It's just one thing of dish detergent, man. It's what? $20. It is definitely not $20. It's closer to $5.25 with tax.
My favorite.
So, where are we headed? Need a lift. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I could use a ride. Thanks. I should probably stop by the register. Register to get my student status fixed. Okay. Oh, sorry, that looks loud on the levels. That one did anyway. I don't really understand how this karma system works. Is it all based on the decisions we made at the very beginning of the game? Is it? I don't know. I didn't really stick to one thing at the beginning, did I? Is what it is. Wes's sleek black electric car is aggressively ostentatious in its subtlety. He drops you off just outside the administration building. You can hear arguing as you approach. So, if you could just talk to Dave for me. No, Luke. I am not going to ask Professor Gavin Thorne to bump your A- to an A. I'm not saying you should ask him. I'm not going to tell you the professor to raise your grade. We can't do that here. You have to talk to him yourself. I told you. Dave hates my guts. He's threatened by my intellect, I swear. Luke's ears perk up as he sees you approach. Kyron, good to see you. Bureaucracy, am I right? But cowardly non-choice? I mean, she does have a point, though. And this lad seems kind of cringe, right? And by that, I mean he's not a big tiger man. So I'm not easy, you're easy. I think it's actually pretty reasonable. Luke either deliberately misunderstands you or isn't listening. That's what I'm saying. I can't believe that Dave would... Professor Gavin Thorne. Put me down for an A-. That's what that says. Yeah. That's not so bad. It could be worse. Look at my grades. All A's and one aberrant A-. What seems more likely? That all the other A's are mistaken, or that the mistake is the one outlier? I think it's most likely that you just didn't do as great in one class. Everyone makes mistakes. Luke looks grossly offended, either by the concept of making a mistake or his inclusion within the category of everyone. Shock. What? This is fun. The little parentheses and the things, I kind of like that. Yeah, let's go with this one. Alpha Chad likes that. Yeah, let's go. I mean, I had a perfect GPA. The admin grimaces. Luke's eyebrows raise. Had? Yeah, but then I failed the class, so here I am, making up the life skills requirement over the summer, without student status for a discount. There's an unreasonable expression on Luke's face. It's definitely a disdain. What happened to you? Did the professor set out to screw you over too? No, actually. He hates that you were too good for him. Well, he was compensating for something missing in his own life by going on a power trip. Actually, my dad died. The office grows silent. The administrator becomes subtly enthralled by, okay, it is female. Okay. Her. By her computer screen, as she runs a thumb on the corner of the monitor to remove a smudge. Oh, my parents are divorced. Yeah, mine too. The air conditioning in the room is actually really loud. In a back office, someone coughs. A toilet flushes down, just down the hall. So, is there something... I need to fix my student status. It says I graduated, but I didn't. You can practically see her sag with relief. Sag with relief? Okay. It's something she can actually do. Of course. Do you have your diploma? With me? Right now? No, because I didn't actually graduate. Well, you'll need to return your diploma before I can make any changes. Okay, but I don't have one. Well, I can print one for you, then once you return it, we can make the appropriate changes to your status. You think you see Luke roll his eyes. So you need to print my non-existent diploma so you can fix that it doesn't exist. Oh, it does exist, just virtually. But you can't return a virtual diploma. You'll need to print it first. Okay, then let's print it, then. Great. Cash or check? I'm sorry? Cash or check. It'll be $50 to print your diploma. Luke snorts behind you. He mutters something that sounds like a typical. But I don't actually need the diploma. I just need to return it to fix a mistake on my record. Right, and you need to have the diploma in order to return it. This logic seems airtight to me. I don't have $50 on me. Well, you can check out our postgraduate career resources next door. I haven't graduated. And see if there's a job posting you can apply for. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll do that. Luke is hot on your heels as you exit the office. Yikes! Any more red tape, you could gift this school. Yeah, gift this school an overwrapped holiday present. You know whose job you should take? The register. I'm pretty sure it requires bachelor's. Which you have, obviously. Not until I pay $50. True, true. He shrugs it off like it's like it's of no consequence. So, how's the dick? Bad? Not so great. I fell and scraped it up a bit. Wow, already? It's a good thing this course is a blow-off class, huh? I don't need to take it, but I missed hanging out with Rom. I've got a couple other courses I'm taking over the summer. This is my relaxing class. Well, this is the last requirement I'm missing, so I'm actually taking this. I'm only taking this one. Could be a lot worse. At least you'll have time to work a job alongside class. Luke stops in front of a piece of paper taped on the wall. Now hiring, register assistant intern, summer students only. Hey, look, this is perfect for you. What's an assistant intern? Am I interning to be an assistant, or am I assisting to be an intern? I don't know. Does it matter? I guess not. It says I need a reference letter, though. You know who you should ask? Rom. Rom? Yeah, Professor Abbott. You know. I bet he's still holding office hours. If you run over, you can probably make it in time. You'll show that you're interested in his class, and that you're a hustler. Yeah, I could do that. Sure, I could ask him for a reference. Professor Abbott's office is in the basement of Redoubt Hall, tucked away at the very end of the hall. Just outside his door is a dusty desk, and the kind with a wooden L-shaped table attached to a flimsy plastic chair. Oh, I hate those. It looks like no one has used it in ages. I'm gonna cough? No? Wait. No. No, I hate when that happens. Now it just feels like there's like a ball in the chest, you know what I mean? Like when that happens, oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'll turn down the game audio just a little bit. Yeah. Where the hall exit, there's a single closed door with a unlit exit sign above it. Someone has taped a piece of paper to it, left with the word "no" in permanent marker, no exit. Maybe it used to be a fire escape at some point, but you don't think anyone has done any escaping through it recently.
Kyron, it's good to see you. How was your first day of class?
Professor Abbott nods when you enter. He wasn't lying about his no email rule. Unless he's hiding something under the mess of paper strewn about his desk, there's not a single electric in sight. It was good, thanks. Now is the time to remember that you've never visited a professor's office in your 4 years of Corinth? A nice place. Every inch in the wall space is covered in overflowing bookshelves. A floral-themed calendar from last year hangs by the window. March, forget-me-nots. It looks like he hasn't changed it in nearly 5 months. Yo, I still have a calendar that says December, and on the floor, like, it's like the calendar is like hung up on the wall, right? But beneath it on the floor is the new calendar for this year, still in its shrink wrap, because I'm too lazy to just unwrap it and put the new calendar up. Yep. It looks, yeah, he hasn't, yeah. It's fine. Also on his desk is a framed picture of him, a man, and 2 kids.
Thank you.
So, I know you said that you didn't take emails.
I do not.
So I came by to ask for a reference for a job I'm applying for. It's an assistant intern position at the registrator.
Are you an intern to an assistant? Or an assistant to an intern?
I'm not sure.
Okay. What do you want me to write in your letter?
Just something generic, I think. I guess I haven't been in your class very long.
No, you haven't.
You're starting to think that the professor may not be the best person to speak to your self-starter attitude and tireless work ethic.
How is your object doing?
Oh, my object. Great. Good. Average. I would say the same as when I got it.
May I see it?
Can you, or may you? Wait. Grimacing, you reach into your backpack.
Hey, Professor Abbott, are you,
As Cedric abruptly opens the door into your office. He freezes when he sees you.
Oh, sorry. I can, come back later. You can wait outside. I think there's a desk there.
As Cedric flushes and disappears as quickly as he entered. This is your chance. Rotate the dick in your hand so you can cover the blemish. With a twist of your wrist, you awkwardly arrange your hand around the shaft, so you grip the dildo with like a sword. Balls up. Cool. It doesn't look suspicious at all. Professor Abbott reaches for it, like you're holding out an ice cream cone. You reluctantly hand over the dick. Professor Abbott picks it up, examines it, adjusting his spectacles with the other hand.
It seems to be in good, perhaps not.
He gingerly hands it back to you, holding the shaft like you might hold a blade of a scissors.
Well, there's still 3 weeks to go.
He reclines in his seat.
You only need to keep it in good condition for the rest of the class.
Yep.
Well, if that's all, I'll have your reference for you by next week. Send Cedric in after you, will you?
That's fine. Dick literally in hand, you step out into the basement floor of the Readout Hall. Readout? How is this word pronounced? I don't know. Cedric is nowhere to be seen. The desk looks slightly less dusty than before. There might be a peach-shaped ass print on the seat, but it's impossible to know for sure. The sound of the door creaking shut catches your attention. Okay. You see Cedric disappear into the no exit door at the end of the hallway. Hey, Cedric, wait up! You jog over to the door and give the handle an experimental turn. It opens without resistance. For some reason, it feels like it should have been locked behind you. Cedric? Professor Albert said you can come see him. Your voice echoes through the empty stairwell. A staircase winds downward into inky darkness, lit only by the remnant light filtering in through the door you hold open. This is definitely an OSHA violation. OSHA? When you let go of the handle, the door starts to creak shut behind you. Oh, hell no. Childhood best friend or not, you're not about to get locked in a creepy stairwell for anyone. Wedging one foot between the door and the frame, you prevent it from fully closing. You extend your other leg as far as it'll reach. You can straddle the edge of the topmost platform here, your toes dangling just above the first step. Hello? Anyone there? You can barely fit both your hand and the dick around the rail. Maybe if you just stretch a little bit more. Your forward foot slips out from under you, and your makeshift foot doorstop flies from the doorstop position. The dick elects from your hand and ricochets off the wall and down the steps. You had to use both your hands to stop yourself from face planting in the middle of the landing. The door slams shut behind you. Shit. We're gonna run after the dick, you know. You fly down the stairs, hearing the dildo bounce down flight after flight of steps. Man, how deep does the stairwell go? You're sure that you were already on the basement floor of the building. You count one flight, or then two, then four, before losing track. It's nearly pitch black now. You can't hear the bounce of the dick anymore, and you don't think you could see it even if it was here. With luck, you'd probably trip on it and break your neck. What a headline that would make. Talk about throwing out your back for a dick. Just as you consider giving up and going back upstairs, you spot a light from one of the floors below. Distantly, you hear festive music and ambient chatter. It's an open door. Well, okay, I will end the part here, everyone. So I will see you around.